Hello everyone, my name is AZZATRU, how are you, and welcome to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 news update video of mine. And in this video, I am going to be sharing some awesome information that we got today. So, droidekas are on the agenda for Star Wars Battlefront 2. We also have an update that has been released for Star Wars Battlefront 2 today, fixing issues with the milestones. And we also have information on where Dennis has been, what he's been up to, and I'll be talking all about that later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. But first, I just want to talk about a brand new daily challenge because you may forget about it. So, this is a hero crate reward challenge. It's going to give you a hero crate if you play 5 heroes versus villains games. So, just complete 5 games and you get a hero crate for free. It's really simple and it should give you some nice cards, or at least some extra credits if you do get old duplicates. It's fine, it's free, why not? And that obviously ends in a couple of days. So before I get into the Battlefront 2 news, I thought I'd just update you on Battlefront 2015 because there has been yet another server maintenance update that did not happen. It was postponed, so don't think this game is being turned off, all the servers are being turned off by EA. That is not a thing. There were people tweeting saying, does this mean EA are stopping the servers of this game? And no, it's just routine maintenance. It's just that it's happening more and more often because it's been out 2 years now and it's time to just keep the servers going. Now let's take a look at Star Wars Battlefront 2. So Matt, the community manager, posted a huge known bugs list on the forum. So he said, our team is working hard to bring adjustments and balance to many aspects of the game. We're aware of some critical bugs and much smaller issues and want to get these resolved as soon as possible. The list below is not a full bug list, but primary issues that have been reported that our team is working to resolve currently, and I am not able to promise or provide specific details on when they will be addressed, but the team is looking into these reports and many more. And the list just goes on and on and on, and trust me, it's very long. So there is quite a few I never knew existed, and there's the majority I've not experienced, but there are, always the odd one you may experience. So if it's not on the list, they may not know about it, but there's also a good chance they do know about it. So use the forums to report any bugs you do have. Speaking of bug updates, Ali, who is a producer at DICE, tweeted this. Yesterday we fixed the issue where players would not see progress being made on challenges and milestones, as well as see problems with claiming them once completed, along with delays in getting credits from playing multiplayer games. Let me know if you still encounter these issues. So they did push a server patch today where the servers went offline, so if you do still get some errors, it should be cleared up by now, but there were some people reporting errors. That was just the servers being turned off and turned on. So the milestone issues should be fixed for most people. Some people are still reporting it's not happening, but Ali did assure on Twitter that you will get your progress back. It just takes longer for certain challenges. Now let's talk about droidekas and other stuff. So Matt said we have a lot of content planned, being developed as well as we speak. Stay tuned for announcements and updates. That's reassuring that he says a lot of content. And speaking of content, he said no one wants droidekas more than Dennis and I in the game. Well, that's what I like to think anyway. And Dennis does love his droidekas, we all know that. So, I'm not saying anything, but he did put that in there. Most of the community, especially those that love the Clone Wars, do want to see droidekas in the game. As for that community Q&A, well, we've got some interesting information about it. So Matt said this, the quick answer is as soon as they are ready. Both Paul and Dennis have been travelling since late last week and will be providing responses as soon as they can. And he goes on to go into more detail by saying, actually, Dennis and Paul were travelling to the Lucasfilm offices, and Matt goes on to say a little bit more detail, which is quite interesting actually. So, he says, actually, Dennis and Paul were travelling to the Lucasfilm offices this week to present things around the game in person. Yes, travelling takes time, building content at a AAA level takes time, as do approvals to make and release said content. Now, the fact that they've gone all the way to San Francisco to present future content is interesting. And Paul actually got back today. I don't know about Dennis because he hasn't tweeted, but Paul has been tweeting a lot more and he is back from San Francisco. So they're back in the office for next week. And, you know, this week, hopefully, Lucas have approved a bunch of stuff, some really cool stuff. I would love to see more prequel stuff, but I'd also like to see more sequel stuff. It'd be nice to see some more stuff, original trilogy as well, but further down the line. But that's all I'm going to discuss at this point. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like, and check out any of the 2 previous videos on screen if you did miss them, and use the comment section below to discuss anything I've talked about, and I shall see you all in my next Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Goodbye.